but we do have like about an hour of streaming left. I think we can get some purification done. And I think, so here's, in all honesty, as much as I would like to keep the grind going and to do the whole purification thing, which I will purify all these Pokemon. First, we're gonna do the easy, purify the easy way. Which is we're gonna spend all our hard-earned cash. Whoa, wait. We actually have quite a few Vivid Scents still. Right. But I think what's going to happen, what I want to happen, is since I've caught all the Pokemon, the Shadow Pokemon. What I can do instead is, what I will do rather, is not stream tomorrow. So we actually did finish today. Damn. Like what I had planned, at least. It lasted the entire day, but we did actually do it. And not actually do the full purification right now, because I do want to make the Colosseum video. And so if I start working on the video tomorrow, I can get it done by the end of the week. Even if we've not purified all the Pokemon, we will still have experienced the entire process, which I feel is enough to use it in the video, right? I can say, oh, well, eventually I did all that stuff. Or I will do all that stuff, rather. Because at that point, it's just a grind, right? And I would rather do that grind, like break it up a bit. Because this grind has taken a toll. So I would rather do the purification grind after having made the Colosseum video. So I think for now, we will do this. We will use all our vivid things, oils, essential oils. There we go. The purification grind is, from what I've played, the worst part of the game. Yep. Which is why, you know, I think I'm not feeling like doing it right now. Especially if doing it will just make the next video, the next YouTube video, come out even later than I want. So, in the meantime, I think we're gonna go and use all our cologne. So one thing I want to know... Oh, nice. We still have one fainted Pokemon. Bam. Yeah. Togetic was delighted. I'm assuming Togetic is a tough nut to crack. Oh, no. Okay. Well, it is level 20, so... Not Togetic. So I want to know if the game will stop me, prevent me from using a scent if the Pokemon is already fully... So here's the funny thing. Even using money here, as we're doing here to grind the purification, it's the worst. It still sucks. Look at this. Just keep pressing the button and pressing it more. Yep. And you have to wait for this. It's lighted. The door opened up a lot. Cologne case. Doing this. Yep. And we massage the Togetic. That Togetic is getting massaged so hard. Keep massaging. You know what? One final stream info change. There we go. You know, to celebrate. Celebrate. Yeah, I'm gonna read the chat while I do this. Items and more vivid scent, and press A a lot. Do you have any shadow Pokemon in the daycare? Oh, it does purify as well, right? It does. Maybe I should have put some in the daycare, but I had enough stuff to think about. Okay, so wow, that is kind of pay to win, but not so much pay to win. Okay, so oh no, I'm dumb. I was already on it. If you purify Meditite here. Yeah, I already done it. Plus, we can. If like, did I actually purify Meditite, or was it only Hitmontop? But yeah, I looked it up, and pretty much every Pokemon we can get here, we should get here. And a few of them, since they're high level enough, we're better off just evolving them here. Anyway. I want to use these. See if the game stops me. The game won't stop you. Really? See, I did think this game was bad. Yeah, look at this. If we go, I probably spent more than I needed. At that point, I want to know for science. Yep. This game is a quality video game experience made by quality people. Quality developers and game designers. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Although I do understand how they could not do this, because I mean, you know, the GameCube doesn't have the technology to keep track of stuff. It's you know, it's too complex, you know. Very difficult to keep track of stuff like variables, you know, in code. Ugh, who can do that? So difficult to keep track of. So let's switch to Shuckle and let's use some and hope we don't overuse them. Yeah. Peak gameplay happening right now. I've accidentally used a scent on a non-shadow Pokemon. Wow! So you can even use one on a KO'd non-shadow Pokemon. You know, programming is hard, folks. It's super difficult. You know, like, it's so hard. Because what you have to do when you're programming a game, when you're developing, and I know being a developer by trade, the one thing you need to do that's kind of important, you need to care. And that's difficult. Not everybody does care. Awesome. The game doesn't stop. They're meant to increase happiness. Yeah, great. Awesome. Sure. It's such a huge mechanic in this game. So important and relevant. It really is like the, what was it? The nature affecting the shadow stuff. It's like, wow, Shuckle is gonna be the worst. But yeah, it's like the shadow mechanic. The shadow being affected by nature. It's like, yeah, you could do it. It's a thing you could do, and that technically makes sense. But why? Like, why? Yeah, of course, it increases happiness. It makes sense. But why? Who cares? Like, why is that a thing? It's not like you have every Pokemon available. Out of all the Pokemon that are available in this game, how many do you need to evolve or can evolve using friendship? Because the only ones I see are ones that are already evolved. So it's like, it's in the corner case of like, well, if you trade a Pokemon from GBA, you could technically increase their friendship here. So let's do that. Yeah. It's like, I mean, yeah, I get it. It makes sense. It's the way to do this. But why? Is the real question. They were busy programming technology to prevent copying saves onto memory cards. You can't copy the save? Doesn't the friendship reset once a Pokemon is traded anyways? Is it fully reset, or is it like a bumped down? I don't know exactly how it works. But like, it wouldn't matter, because like you would trade it here, and then increase the friendship here, and then fight here, and then evolve it here, and then trade it back, somewhat. But like, what? Like, why? Like, why? Genuinely. Why? So, here's another question, which I don't think we'll test, but if we have a Pokemon that's already maxed out on happiness, will we be able to use a scent, an oil, a vivid scent oil? See, because I think we will be able to do it, because I don't think this game cares at all. See, that's the true test. How many? We can buy quite a few. Bam. Bam. I don't think so. The game should say it won't have any effect, hopefully. Right, but there's no easy way to test because friendship is not a factor. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't really care. That's not what you're using them for. So you're super unlikely to use it. To hit that corner case. Whereas, you're way more likely to hit the corner case of, you know, using a Vivid Scent on a Pokemon that's already... Sorry about the noise, by the way. Getting attacked by a cat again. But yeah, you're way more likely to hit the cap or the end of the gauge and still waste your money. This whole... All I'm saying is that this shuttle mechanic is really well thought out and designed. In every way. Every aspect has been thoroughly analyzed and maximized for pure pleasure and goodness and feel-gooditude. Look at the beautiful gameplay we're having right now. Yep. So my guess is bold means like it doesn't like the oils. So I guess we're switching to something else. Yeah, I'm just gonna use all my items and then it won't prevent the grind anyway, so Yeah. Yeah, Bold doesn't like cologne that much, yeah, I'm assuming. Because it took forever to go down. You can still... what? Sorry. You can still give Pokemon with maxed out stats, Pokeblocks, and Poffins. Oh, yeah. It's for role-playing purposes. Clearly. Yeah, we checked out the natures last time, but once again, yeah, it's a thing you could make, but you know, it's also a thing you could not make if you decided. So how you folks doing? What's happening? What's the new thing? What's the hot new hip Pokemon thing that's happening? Anybody here excited for Pokemon Sleep? I couldn't even get through that. Anybody excited for Pokemon Sleep? It's gonna be the most revolutionary app ever made. After so much time in development, so many years. I'm excited for Pokemon Work. Yeah, I bet. Pokemon Grind. I'm already playing it. Dragonfly Cave has a purification guide. I should check it out. But I think at this point, like, I'm gonna have to... I'm just gonna do this on this. But, like, I'll take a look at the purification guide, but apart from just do the mountain challenge and then complement with oils, I don't think there's much more to it than that. Let me check the gauge. Smeargle. Hardy. Yup. You know, that is just insane, the amount of time it takes just to do this. And that the funny thing is that this is technically the easy part, right? This is the part whatever that's supposed to help supplements your normal grind, and it feels as grindy. This is so interesting. When I encounter these interactions in any game, like these just baffling bad design decisions, it's always sadder when I realize, like, I'm not cheating the game, I'm not cheating the system, I'm not, like, doing something that's not intended. If anything, I am playing it exactly the way it's intended. So maybe the game doesn't, like, expect me to do all of them at once, but still. This mechanic is here because it's expecting me to interact with it and to use it. And this is the way they've designed it, knowing full well this is how people will interact with it. So what we're seeing right now, that's why I'm always joking saying like peak gameplay, but that's because it is. Like that is what they had in mind when they made this mechanic. Because it's either that or they made the mechanic having no idea how it would work in the game, which I don't even know which one is worse. That it's purposeful in its bad design, or if it's badly designed because they didn't even consider how it would be used by players. Like, I don't know which one is sadder, to be honest. If it's bad because they didn't care, or if it's bad because they just made bad mechanics. What is the goal of the stream? Hello, hello. The goal of the stream is to massage some Pokemon. We are massaging this beautiful Sneasel to purify it. Because everybody knows when you're evil, all you're missing is you don't get enough massages. Evil people, if they had more massages, they'd be less evil. That's not the PDA. That's a Pokemon. It's probably not a great nature. Or it could be because it's Sneasel at high level. I don't know. Let's see. In order to get Ho-Oh, do I need to use the teams on this game? Yeah. Cannot use, because it's the side mode, so you cannot use teams from GBA games, I think. Just imagine you spraying the heck out of your Pokemon with Axe. Yeah, that's also what I'm picturing. It's like dunking them in a bucket full of essential oils. I'm late. How is it going with Colosseum? Actually, pretty well. Not, you know, the quality of the gameplay, but we actually made it through to the end, quote-unquote, the end. Because now the only remaining grind is the purification process. Goal of the stream is to stay sane. Nah, not anymore. We've given up on that. A long time ago. If I wanted to stay sane, I would have quit the Gen 3 Living Dex challenge. And called it a day. And would be doing the Gen 4 Living Dex challenge instead. Because that's a lot of fun. But more seriously, if you want info on what I'm actually doing, you can check the Twitch about section. I keep it somewhat up to date. I updated it before the stream because it was not up to date. It was still mentioning the Sevi Islands, so I did update that, but it has links for a bunch of stuff. Websites and YouTube channels and all kinds of fun things. I don't even... It's even tough to keep track of where you are in the purification process, because you have to go to the summary page and you have several Pokemon and whatnot. Let me just purify what I got. Let me just do that at least. How is Ursaring doing? Oh, Ursaring, careful. Okay. So that guy's not good. That's good. Sneasel, Togetic. Ursaring looks pretty good with the... Yeah, I think I keep going with the Ursaring because it's looking good. If you want to go more insane, get 99 of every possible item. That's weird because for some RPG challenges, that's kind of like how, like what people consider 100% is to have all the items of all, like 99 of all the items you can get 99 of, which is just at that point, like, where does the game end? It's just a programming thing. Like, it becomes super arbitrary. That's like too far into the min-maxing. Like at that point, how about we play until we get... Let's play Fire Emblem and play until we get every best level up we can ever. For true 100%. It's like... True Gen 1 living dex would be to get all the Pokemon at level 100. I don't know. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. There's something about just grinding for numbers to go up. Like, if every limit is arbitrary to any challenge, but that one is one where it feels... like, so clearly arbitrary of, like, yep, that number needs to be the highest number. It's very strange. Careful means Cologne and daycare. Awesome! So that's why Ursaring is doing well. Bam. I probably used a couple more than I should. It's okay. It's alright. We can do this. Ursaring. Yeah. Show him. Yeah. Nickname Ursaring. So I will nickname every one of these Pokemon. With all the time it takes me, I'm gonna make sure they all are named appropriately. It's Cologne, but with a B. Metronome. What? I will give a nickname to Togetic. Togetic, as we saw, is absolutely, definitely not evil. 0%. No chance. Look at this Togetic. So cute. There's no way. Oh yeah, I know about the city. I know about the city. That's why I did it. Sketch! Awesome. Smeargle. Yeah. You know what? Got Not Evil, and then we have Not Evil's brother, Not Green. Because I thought that tail was green, but apparently not. So, there we go. Yeah, I also thought Smeargle's tail was green, but it was changed, apparently. So, as a reminder, we now have Not Green. Naming Pokemon is the most fun part. I will name every single Pokemon. Even if it means it takes longer to do this entire thing. So, what do we do here? So, that's the list of the ones that are done. Quilava. Come here. I will purify you. There we go. Playing Crystal right now can confirm Smeargle's tail is brown. Yeah, I didn't... It wasn't green. It wasn't red, I mean. It's strange. Like, not that it matters. I don't really care for the color one way or the other. It's just... It's kind of the weird thing you wouldn't expect to change. Reminds me of... What was the Pokemon? Was it Sneasel? I think Sneasel has a history of... So I do remember reading... Yeah, it was Sneasel. Sneasel has a full Gen 2 history where the official design, like a lot of Pokemon's official design, kind of evolved, you know, between Gen 1, 2, and 3, where they hit their, like, current official design. Sneasel is one that changed quite a bit during Gen 2. If you look at Sneasel in the beta, then in Gold and Silver, and then in Crystal, it actually changed quite a bit. So let's do Yanma. And the Bremerade. At some point, we'll have to finish Mount Battle to get Tyranitar done. We're actually somewhat making progress. Somehow, I mean. Man. Insane. Look at this. 15 purified Pokemon. Oh my god. 30 hours. The final playtime, probably 40 hours. I would assume like 10 hours is going to be enough for us to do this. Oh yeah, I guess it could be a Mandela effect. I could start Mount Battle now, it's just I don't want to. It's like, I've played this game, I've been playing this game for like, what, like 7 hours? No, almost 6, sorry, 6. 7 hours. You know, I'm thinking 7 hours because of 7 hours the Pokemon? But I guess it's 6. But 6 hours of non-stop this game is already too much. Already. I will use... So what I'm gonna do is just finish my my stack. My box full of baloney. Switch it up. No Pokemon channel today. So I wish. So that's where I'm kind of stuck. Well, not stuck, but that's where I have to make a decision. The reason I didn't play channel today, and I'm not going to play channel today, it really is, the longer I play other stuff, the longer I stream, is the less time I can spend doing, like, editing the YouTube content. I would love to be streaming this all the time, and then right after this, we go into the Civi Islands, and then right after this, we go back to Ruby and Sapphire and stuff. And, like, let's start XD right now. I would love it. But all the time I spend streaming means I can't work on the website and I can't work on the YouTube videos. I wish days were 48 hours long. I genuinely just... It's not a lack of motivation, it's a lack of hours in the day. I really wish there were more hours, just like add one. Just like make 25 hours. Or maybe like 26, just like, you know, even a couple more hours. Let's do it. Come on. I skipped on Pokemon channel for my Pokemarathon because DMCA copyright shenanigans. Oh, I know that. I was uploading yesterday. I was uploading day 2 of the Pokemon channel playthrough. Or streams, rather. And I got a copyright claim. So I had to edit the video to hide the anime parts, even though in the middle of it you have Pikachu coming in and pressing the buttons and changing the channel. And my dumb voice over it. But no. The worst part is I didn't even activate the mode where you can see the screen full screen. It was still in the TV. But no, it got claimed. It was great. It's awesome. It's good. So yeah, Pokemon channel. I will say though, I ended up liking Pokemon channel, or at least I'm not finished with it, so. I'm surprised how much I enjoy this game. It's actually alright. It's pretty fun. It's the most low budget, low effort game ever. But that's what makes it kind of fun. Like, let's hang out with Pikachu and watch dumb things for about an hour and then move on. If I made a YouTube video with Pokemon channel, I'd have a white TP or something to replace the anime parts. Well, I don't think... Well, the anime parts are also pretty much nothing. Like, it's... I was expecting, hey, let's watch anime with Pokemon. But I was surprised at the lack of actual anime in the game. There's, like, pretty much nothing. We spent way more time hanging out outside with Pikachu, taking quizzes for cards, than actually watching anime. Oh, people are talking about strats for shiny Pokemon. Oh man, that is a road. I'm never going down. I'm never going down this road. Okay, well, you know what? I will use one more. Yeah, there's just items. Yep, cologne case. What's happening? Bam. Massage de Yalma. Make sure not to clip the wings. Be very careful. Next, Miss Drevis. Sure. Yeah. And hopefully... Yeah, 11 stuff, so... I I think 11 will be good enough. Yeah, shiny RNG manipulation in RSC is surprisingly easy. Yeah, that's what I've seen. That is what I've learned, and that's great for people who want to get shiny dexes and like have their Pokemon. Like it's cool that there is a convenient way to get that stuff. More convenient than just waiting for a low chance of encounter. Even though, you know, it takes a bit of the appeal. So I don't think, or at least personally, I enjoy shiny Pokemon as a freak accident. I don't personally like the idea of hunting for them. It kind of removes a bit of the mystique and what makes them special. But also, it's rad if people really enjoy shiny Pokemon. It's cool to find ways to consistently get them. But it is not something I am ever going to get close to, ever. Alright, and... oh wait, never mind, there's two. Bam, massage Misdreavus. Massage that ghost. I like how this message is, yeah, we massage the Pokemon. Don't show it, though. That could get too spicy for kids. Don't show them the sexy bits of Pokemon. Alright, and now, I have Quilava. Now, we will need to level up a bit, because it's already 30. Look at this Quilava. What is this? Oh, I cannot get over the not on fire part. It's crazy. Look at this thing. Shaved Quilava. Shaved. Shaved. Shaved Quilava. Bald Quilava. And then... Yanma. Naked. Indeed, naked Quilava. It looks so wrong. Would I like to give a nickname to Yanma? Well, Yanma, it's a male Yanma. So we'll call this Pokemon... Wingman. It has wings. It's male. That seems fitting. Okay. Quilava, yeah. Public nudity. Not in my Pokemon game. How is this game not rated mature? Some naked Pokemon in it. Alright, so we now have no hair Quilava that we need to evolve, so. Although we might be able to evolve it. Yeah, we will probably evolve it somewhere else. Although we have multi-exp, we might be able to do something at some point. And Wingman. Kabam, the ferret. And the Slugma. And I think that is going to be it for this very lengthy stream. It's funny because it felt a lot lengthier than it actually ended up being. 'Cause 6 hours, pretty lengthy. But the first stream was actually a lot lengthier. Well, 1 hour lengthier, 7 hours. Remember, always remember, 7 hours to unlock purification. The game was telling us, yeah, I'm not here to do things quickly. We are here to spend some time. Hope you're ready. But genuinely, so I was saying, hey, if we don't finish today, we'll probably stream tomorrow. Considering what's left to do is just purifying Pokemon, I would rather, like I was saying, work on the YouTube video. So if you're not already following that content, I'm currently making a Gen 3 Living Dex. And that is why we're actually working towards. But I have a lot of things to say about Colosseum. Things that if you've been here for some time, you already know. You know what I'm about to say. You know the stuff I'm going to talk about. But I think considering Colosseum is a somewhat obscure game in the Pokemon franchise, I think there is value to just talking about the game and what it is, what it isn't, the bad parts, of course, but also the good parts, what it did differently. So that's what I will focus on the video. And so I will focus on it tomorrow. Instead of streaming, I will make sure to write the script and start recording voiceover and start editing. It shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too long to make, but I have to get on it, and if I stream, I'm not gonna get on it. So I don't know when I'll come back to streaming, but in the meantime, hopefully you enjoy this stream, and you will enjoy the upcoming Pokemon video. And thank you very much for keeping me somewhat sane. Not too sane. There's some parts where I was losing my mind. But we actually got 48. I want to finish on it. I want to end on this. 48. We snagged actually 48 Pokemon. We're still missing Ho-Oh and some other stuff. It's fine. We'll get to it when we get to it. But the meat, the core of it is done. We've snagged all the Pokemon. We'll have to do the trades and stuff, but it can wait. The main thing, right? The main part where we needed to pay attention, we did. The rest, we'll have to just grind and, like, you know, it can be pretty mindless, so it's alright. So once again, thank you very much. I wish you a fantastic day and hope to see you next time. Take care.